Hey dude, it's Thub. I got up a little late this morning, too late to make decent money anyway. But I still found a couple treasures. I mean, it ain't much, but hey. Morning! What the Nelly is that? Oh my god. There's probably aluminum. It's got some decent gold on it. Huh, that wasn't that bad. Nice, buddy. One, two, three, four sticks of RAM. Let's check it out. Colored heat spreaders. This is probably incredibly wasteful of me, but I got what I wanted. If I ever decide to go for steel, I'll be coming back here. Pretty excited about this all guy though. Looks pretty new. Cool. There's a heavy piece of aluminum right there. There, see? Wasn't all bad. Doesn't really matter though because today is an exciting day. It's pretty warm today. And the reason that's exciting is I can finally spend some time in the garage without freezing my poor little hands off. So, the day has come to organize this junk pile. It's been a long time coming. I sure would love to be using this tripod and not scrapping it. But sometimes this here is the I don't actually know bin. Probably zinc. That was fun and easy. The stainless pile. Now this one. These skate shoes aren't a very safe way to play this game, but Hobby Rat likes them. Huh. I don't think that actually took any longer. Add that to the aluminum. I cracked open one of these server power supplies, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Chunk of aluminum, and actually two decent chunks of aluminum. Me, though, I'm just gonna crack off these gold fingers. And call it a day. 850 watts max. That's super cool. And now this. I've never actually seen what's in a server rack before, so let's find out together. Okay, so it's basically a really flat computer. 2 hard drives, 2 sticks of RAM, that's the important thing, and cool. What? Wow, that's way too heavy to be aluminum. What is this made out of? Pentium 4, 3 point something. Decent gold RAM. Look at those gold pins in there. Look at those capacitors. Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Aha!
Might as well take that too, because gold pins is gold pins. Power supply? Why not? A little bit of decent wire. Now here's a hot tip. Whenever I find a piece of metal that I suspect might be better than it looks, like if I'm not sure if a faucet is brass or not, here's what you do. Just find a piece of rough ground or concrete or pavement or something, and give it a scrub. And see what color comes up. Check this out. What looked worthless is actually a slab of copper.
Nice.
Let's see if I can separate that.
Hey, wait a second.
Wow. Turns out the fins are all copper too. So, nice find. Go server. Now I gotta rip through this pile of junk. And this pile of junk. Bunch number 2. Fin for brass. Where's that? That one's brass. That one's brass. Brass. I decided a time lapse of that wouldn't be any good to anybody. So I've got these door handles, and this piece is brass, but it's got some steel or tin or whatever on the inside of it. So I don't think I'm going to bother with these. I'll see what they'll give me for dirty brass, but taking them apart, huge waste of my time. Here's some tips on taking this garbage apart. This thing here, all plastic. It does have a little piece of brass here, which, if you can get a grip on those, you can probably get it apart. This particular one is difficult, so I'm not going to bother. Got some plastic. Not anymore. How about that? Also brass. Nice piece. These ones are pretty much all the same. There's usually some little plastic cap hiding on the end of the handle. And then you get in there and it'll either be a Phillips or some kind of Allen key. This one's a Phillips. It's also not brass. The rest of this garbage, I'm not really sure how to get it out. The outside piece is brass, so I want it. I see some notches I could grip on, so let's start there. Nope, it's not that. Bunch of trash. Now this, I really don't know what to do with it. Start with a hammer. Oh! Now those come out. Basically, I still have no idea. So hopefully, they'll be nice because that's real heavy.
Now comes the part I've been looking forward to all day. PC Ninja wouldn't lend me this thing without loading me up with safety gear, which seems a little ridiculous, but whatever. That's what I'm talking about. There. That's one. Ooh, that thing is hot. Nice. Now this is the old catalytic converter off my car, which hopefully won't be too difficult to get through. And
And now just some small crap, which maybe I shouldn't cut with this particular tool, but I gotta use something. That piece was brass all along. And now I want to get all the plastic off of these nice pieces of copper? Yeah, copper. So I'm gonna do the same thing and just chop through all of the little whatever you call these things that are holding the fittings in. Yeah. So here's where we ended up. We got all these. Those are all the pieces of copper that we're holding the things on. These are all the pieces of brass. And this is a chunk of brass. You go with that. Some serious weight in some serious brass. I mean, most of the pipes are actually copper, but I'm not going to take all the brass fittings off. I spent it long enough as it is. And a whole box of garbage. So now we've got aluminum, 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 stainless steel, and more aluminum. And of course this little treasure trove here. Well, that took all day, so I'm pretty much gonna have to end it here. But tomorrow we get to bring it in. So come back then, because we're gonna see how much we get for this. It's gonna be a money day. As always, thank you so much for coming to say hi. I am so glad you're here. I can't wait till the next episode. And until then, keep doing the thing. Emily and Drake in the kitchen making magic.
I totally got a big ass shell in there. Eggs, coffee granules, vanilla, and sugar.
Boom. Oh. Yeah, I am paying for it. I was done!
Look, I broke it.
Your own fault.
I was impatient. That's what happened.
All of it.
Flour and baking powder.
Word.
Maybe.
Boompa, boompa. She's out of control.
This is our dry mixture. This is our wet mixture. Those are our chocolates. We're using math.
Oh, snap. Oh, that's gonna be fudgy as hell.
It's gonna be so fudgy.
Yeah.
I am gonna like just.
Hey, you do what you got.
Oh.
Yeah.
So good.
It'll spread a bit, it'll rise a bit.
Can I just marry this?
It's time.
That smell.
Either way, it's a success.
High five.
High five. Emily's snapping. The conclusion is they're friggin' great.
Oh yeah, get close up.
Hmm?
Get in there.
Brownie party.
Woo!